college life was it was a complete waste of my time. You learning new things and training your mind to do that stuff, take tests and go through life and make friends and make enemies, super necessary. College, super unnecessary, because by that time you're just going to go party.
Honestly, that decision which I took that day is that risk made me what I am today.
That risk, yeah, that time how you felt, like you felt like
I
we work hard, we play hard. And when you just do one of those two things, it becomes a little messed up. Like even working very hard, even like if you just continuously, he takes like breaks, and I have to learn that from, because like I fry my brain or I just don't do anything. So like taking breaks and stuff, becoming balanced throughout like holistically will be actually puts you on a faster road towards where you're trying to go.
And
That's what I feel.
And I want to talk about college life. So we'll start with yours, and then you can ask my question.
Okay, what do you want to know about my college life?
What was your college life, and what type of stream did you pursue? And
So I
like any difference?
I had no option but to go for this. I did commerce, so I did BBA, right? So college life was it was a complete waste of my time.
So my dad's a principal, my mom's a vice.
I know that.
I dropped out.
Yeah, I know that. My mom and dad are also big believers in education. I'm a huge believer in education till 12th standard, because everything that we learned was like so much variety that actually is applicable. Okay. And it's not only about it being applicable, you learning new things and training your mind to do that stuff, take tests and go through life and make friends and make enemies, play sports, be in that environment, super necessary, right? College, super unnecessary, because by that time you're just going to go party, you're grown up, you just want to go drink, you want to do all this bad stuff, okay, which is not going to help you at all. People will say, live a little. That's the time, that's the only time in your life that, you get to grind as much as possible. People are stupid if they think, that's the time to party, and then when I'm 30, that's why they're brokies right now, when they're 30s, 40s. This is the time to set up everything, and the feeling you get, when you set up everything now, and you're successful at a younger age is unreal.
Exactly.
And unreal. How does it matter when you're 30 if you have all this money, 40, 50? Doesn't matter. When you're young, healthy, and you can go do shit with your body, you can move around, you can turn around, freely. You can be open to new things. You can be best thing is you can make mistakes and come back from that. So that's the perfect age. My college life, I just wasted it. Okay, to be honest with you, not the whole time. First year, and then I was very quickly realized that this is all some bullshit, and I literally stopped going class itself. So yeah,
that's good.
I was just at home that time when you reached out to me. I was living in Pune that time.
Yeah, you told me that.
I was just at home.
I'm quitting college.
Yeah, I was just at home, just screw this shit. Why should I go? I didn't see the point of going and sitting in the class and they're teaching you something which doesn't even make sense, not even interesting to me. And I wanted to do something else. Would I say college is not for it? I'm not saying that everyone is going to find it useless. If you are in a certain profession, you want to be a certain somebody with a certain job, you need it. It's your entry ticket to that. Fair enough. Exactly. For me, it was the most stupidest thing I was doing at that point. Why? Because no clarity. Because just partying and just wasting time, which means you'll never find clarity. You'll just go in the flow that life is taking you. And then you'll realize that, oh, what next? Your parents will be like, yeah, you did this now, next is college. After that is master's. After that is job. Then you just get a wife, and then after that you get a kid, and then after you die. Stupid life.
Insurances.
Yeah, then these kind of people will also tell you that money doesn't buy you happiness. Okay. These people will really tell you that money doesn't buy you happiness, and all these things will buy you happiness. Nothing buys you happiness. Money gives you more access to do things that give you happiness. Agreed. Family gives you happiness. Agreed. But compare a life which is like that versus more happening, more possible, more capabilities. You're being truer to yourself. You're fulfilling your purpose of life. You're better. Because that money, screw your benefits with money. You can go help so many other people live their life. That fulfillment itself, that fulfillment that you get in your head, that is crazy. Right? So it's just that you need to, if you're a young person, it's very important to find clarity at a young age. Stupid advice if they say you're young and wait, you're still young. I think it's one of the stupidest advice.
Exactly.
Then later they'll come out, how did you do this? How did you do that? Because I found clarity. I went looking for clarity.
Totally they in these colleges in India, most of the systems, the education system is being like slacking backwards.
Yeah, right.
There is nothing is getting updated. It's the same syllabus that they put out every time. So when I joined college, the first year, I never did first year, but the first year syllabus was the same as the 11th and 12th, which we did in the commerce.
Correct.
And I
It's a business, bro.
it is a mistake.
It's a business.
I realized that I told my dad, I said, no, you should have.
No, he will not agree.
Mom was like, if you don't have a degree, who's going to marry you?
Yeah.
I realized that. I just went 2 days in college, and the reason I went to I wouldn't go the second day, but the reason, I went the second day.
You were too quick to quit it.
No,
I know that story.
When I went to college, I was in like 5 minutes late because I had driving classes in the morning. Then she was like writing imposition 500 times that I won't be late again to class.
Yeah, that's true.
And I was like, okay, that's it. I'm going back. And from that, I had to leave home with that situation because parents is the thing. It's the college. Yet I had like the highest marks in. That's one thing I wanted to address to one day. I had really good marks in 11th and 12th. I deserved a really good spot in like colleges like Marivanos and like technical colleges. But people who had lower marks and people who didn't want to even go to college, like 80, 85, I know personally someone as well. So they have access to this politics and those kind of stuff. And, they give us a lot of donations and they give a seat over there. But the people who study, they don't get sting to that. And I had to join a really bad one. My dad put me over there. So it was like just 2 days and cut them. That's when. But honestly, that decision which I took that day is that risk made me what I am today.
That risk, that time how you felt? Like you felt like, what am I doing? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I was doing, but I just had to take that because everyone is following the same route. Everyone is just following.
Just following plan B without even attempting plan A.
College, married, kids.
They don't even know what plan A is, and then just direct plan B. At least there is a plan. That's all.
But like if say I have a few cousins and stuff like they're saying, I have to go to do MCA, all those kind of stuff in Bangalore and stuff. I mean that's good, but like there are specific institutions like the Scalar Academy, those kind of different YouTube channels where you can learn this and build some projects and pitch it to companies so that the companies can actually see your skill and then take you in. Rather than giving them out an MCA, certification and a CV that you have put it out. Like even I never look at CVs. Honestly, I never look at CVs in my company. And I hire based on what they can do for me. Like if it's a social media management, I ask them to bring up 10 names and 10 good piece of content giving or company profile. If they do a good job, we will take them in. We will see what they crack under pressure because in college there is no pressure. The only pressure is just the exams that they get.
Exam deadlines,
like assignments and those like nothing. I mean, real life.
Honestly, like no one, like very few students actually do their assignments properly. Whereas ChatGPT and stuff.
Like now, ChatGPT is there, and there are tools to.
I myself, I never did anything. I just like got it done. That's all through someone or through ChatGPT. That time there was no ChatGPT.
Exactly.
Okay, but like Google was more than enough, and like the spin bot and all, more than enough to not just pass but get good marks. So it was like pretty useless.
I agree.
Because one more thing is, even the courses that I thought I like and signed up for, right? The stuff that they make you do in that is like completely this thing. But yeah, I'm not a hater of college. I'm not trying to come out like a hater, but like for me, it was personally for me and you, it was like a complete waste of time.
Because I know I had much more potential because I was into YouTube and making videos at 12, 14 years old. And at the age of 10 years old, I was like fixing up computers and setting it to pipelines and stuff. So with that, I'm just like trying to encourage all these kind of characters. I have to blend in them. I have to learn their language. I have to stay with them, the projects, the assignments. I don't want another set of school years because my school years were a little rough because my dad was a principal at my same school. So, all the pressure, the teachers' pressure, the seniors, the friends, everyone were like on me. So it's like for me, the college life was never the thing. But hands down, that's the best thing I did, and it changed our lives as well.
Correct. But something, I think a lot of like kids will watch this video, right? If a lot of kids watch this video, they'll assume that I want to be like these guys. So
exactly.
I don't even want to give out that message because like dropping out is not for everybody. Like, it's the most, like, see, if, I get it. Like, you don't want to do the plan B, you're confident, you want to execute plan A. Most people's plan A is shit. And then they just screw that plan B and go to plan A and then get hurt. You get it?
I do have friends, who dropped out in this situations and but the thing, after dropping out, they went into depression and those kind of stuff. So now like we're nothing. So in that cases, if they had at least their degree, they could have
Exactly
and landed a job and did something from there. So just plan it out. It's your life. No one is the one that stick up their hands on you. Everyone, they can't come personally, help you. They can just give you a cup of coffee and make you happy. That's it.
And one thing, people actually get used to the amount of money that they make very quickly. Yeah. Okay, I have friends who make 2 lakhs a month, okay, on that degree job, okay. And initially, they're like, oh, I'm very happy with this salary. Whatever the job is, I don't care, I'll do it. Because I'm getting paid 2 lakhs a month. I'm no longer dependent at home. I can do whatever I want with my life. I keep saving. I can buy a car soon. I get it. Those same friends today are coming and telling they want to quit. They hate their job. So that money even doesn't matter anymore. You get it? What they do, eventually what you do, how you spend your time will be more valuable than the money itself that provides you with.
It's like in most 80% situations, the job is very necessary if you're trying to build something, because it's a steady income. It's not like business. Business, like we have losses, sometimes profits, all the profits reinvesting back. But if you have a plan, if you have a proper career plan, I would say go for it. The pilots can be pilots by learning YouTube videos. Doctors can be doctors.
Exactly, that's what I said. Certain professions, if you want to go a certain route, you need that access. For that, you need that degree.
And even degree can help you sometimes as well. We're not going completely against college. Degree can help you sometimes, get a job, fix up a budget, get a steady income, then plan what are the next things. But you would have changed in life if you are on that job for the 30 years, 40 years, continuously going on for that. Because at the you would want to retire early, or you would want to spend a lot of time with your family, but a job can't do that. When you go sports, you have to go on. A lot of things like that. So a job is really good. I'm never going to go against it, because there are people working in our companies as well. So a job is really good, but that's something, that's like a taste in a career life. You have to taste everything and then go. Even I was working, I had a job. My salary was 15K was for working as an editor under a production company in the US. It's almost like $100 or like $150, $200 almost per month. That's what I used to get it. So it's always best, stack it up, figure out your plan, and then double down and go for it. And a lot of successful entrepreneurs that I personally know, they had their jobs first and then figure it out. The reason why we dropped out and all this kind of stuff is because we had nothing to lose.
We were lucky enough to figure it out a little earlier.
And nothing to lose.
Exactly. Nothing to lose. True. Because we had nothing to get from the degree. So there was nothing to lose.